excuse my French, but holy fucking shit. I just made the finals. Gaia Phages, Survivor, Return to Bavette Island. I fucking did it again. Let me count this. Okay, you got Gabon, that's 1. You got Uganda, that's 2. You got Nauru, or Nara, whatever you want to pronounce it as, that's 3. And then you got Return to Bavette Island, which is 4th time I've made finals. Still have 0 wins, looking for that big win. I'm just making this vlog real quick to just let you know how my game played, what I did to make it to the finals, whatever moves that I made that to further myself to get to the spot that I was in right now to make it to the finals. I just got done my soccer game. We won 3-1. That's good. And I just found out my sister's pregnant, so that's cool. She's older though, so it's good. It's not like she's 16 and pregnant, because that would be bad. So moving on from that into the actual game portion of this video. Danny says, Austin, I have no bad feelings for you. I believe you are deserving of the title, but yet the other 3 are also deserving. Tonight, take me on a tour of your entire game. I'm glad you asked, because I was going to do it anyways. I'm going to have to go to the list. Hold on, give me 1 second. Excuse me. There it is. Okay. Alright. Beginning of the game. Boom. 2nd pick of the draft by Sarge. Sarge was like, Austin, I want you on my team. You know, we're good friends, strong allies. You know, we're going to be good together. And we were up to the point. Let me check. I'm not exactly sure. Sorry, it's going to take me a bit to figure this out. Let me just go right here. Well, while I'm doing this, oh, never mind, I got it, okay. So, bam, right off the bat, it was me, Sarge, Keith, Amp, Eddie, and Hinata in an alliance. Bam, right off the bat. We knew that we were the strongest players on our tribe, and we wanted to keep it strong until the end. We all did not want Jason in the game. He was our #1 target from the very beginning, from the get-go. So, with that in mind, I definitely didn't want Jason in, because, as you all know, in Uganda, he defeated me in a jury vote, in which I feel as if I should have won, but that's not the point. I lost, and I just didn't want him in because I knew he was a threat to go all the way. So, that being said, the game goes on here, and we win a couple of immunities, which is great, you know. It's never bad to be immune. So, we go to our first tribal council in the, I want to say that after the 3rd challenge. Pretty united vote. We vote out Ronell. Next one time, it's pretty actually split, where we vote out Jay Heron. He was a big ally of mine in other games, but I had to vote him out because it's just the way my alliance was going towards. So moving on from that, we go to where the first dissolve comes in, and we have Jet Edge. Now, Keith would have been voted out at this point if he had not played his idol. Thank God he did, because this is really the point where our alliance got really tight with each other. And just from the after we got together with Keith, after I got together with Keith, eventually down the road, me, Keith, and Tyler got together on Vitoria. When we got together on Vitoria, boom, we knew it. It was just going to be us 3 to the end. And we just steamrolled everyone that we went up against. We voted out, amongst others, we voted out Irex, who else did we vote out? Merle, I believe, maybe. Maybe that was a separate tribe, I'm not sure. And then, a big fall to me came when Sarge got 41st of 40th. I truly wanted to have an alliance with him to the end. However, it didn't work out, and he fell. So this is the point where, in my mind, I'm like, alright, I gotta keep on thinking of ways to get myself to the finals that don't involve Sarge, because he's gone now. That's really the point where my alliance with Keith and Tyler got just tight. We weren't gonna stab each other in the back, especially not at this point in the game when it's so early that you just can't do it. So then the tribe shuffle comes, and Tyler and Keith, no pun intended on the Tyler Keith part there, that was pretty good. So Tyler and Keith, they are put on the new Sargalista, and I am put on the new Vitoria tribe with AMF and NB Killer. This is the point in the game where I made the deals to get myself farther in the game. I made a final 3 deal with Andy and Nick. Now I knew as soon as I made this deal that I was going to break it, but at this point in the game when it was just us on the tribe against 3 others, I knew I had to make the deal. It was something I had to do to make sure that I was going to be in this game a little bit longer. I'm sorry to Andy for what happened, but I'll get to that in a second. So we used the IOD, and at this point I pick up my sack idol, and I forgot to mention before, we shared the money, me, Tyler, and Keith did, to have Tyler pick up a sack idol. So now at this point we have 2 sack idols, and I got Nick, I believe it was Nick, to buy the IOD, and then Andy to buy the sack. So now at this point, me and Andy have sacks, and we're good to go at the merge, because I know Andy's with me. Now, that was my pre-merge game, basically, the whole way. Once we merged, well, okay, before merge, Keith got voted out, and that was it. I was done. At this point, I was like, okay, if Keith doesn't return from the MO Islands, I have to stick with Andy and Nick, and that's going to be my new final 3 instead of Tyler. However, Keith came back, and this is where the game really got going at the merge. So let me get over there. 1 second. Alright. So the merge comes. Off the get-go, I'm on the new Vitoria tribe, maybe? Or not the merge, my fault. Oh no, yeah, I'm right, the merge. So the merge comes. I make an alliance. Let's see, who's in this alliance? Andy, Keith, Tyler, Nick, me, Jacob. That was our strong 6 from the beginning, that's what it was. That was our strong 6, and we knew we were just rock solid, not going anywhere. We voted out Mike, the first tribal council, but he obviously used his idol, his NAR idol, which I created, by the way. Credit to me, because Chris didn't give it to me because he's a douchebag. So, I don't know how many votes Mike would have gotten that tribal. However, he played his idol. Danny went home. Not that big of a deal to us because we knew that Danny wasn't really one of our bigger allies. Although Danny's a great guy, but he didn't really pose that great of a interest to our alliance. He wouldn't really help us that much. Next tribal, everyone agreed to vote Eli, which I didn't really think was a good move, to be honest with you. But I rolled along with it because I didn't want to go against the flow, as I knew 11 people were going to be voting him out. He goes home. Now, Michael H. So this is where the game really picked up at the final 13. I knew Tyler, I believe it was Tyler. 1 second. Alright. I knew Tyler was getting votes. So I had, I believe it was Andy, yeah, I think it was Andy, play his SAC idol on himself and Tyler. This is where 7 votes were neglected off of him, because this is the point where Nick and Jacob flipped over to the other tribe to try and create the new majority. I got the idol to be played on Tyler because I knew he was getting votes, and this is where me, Keith, who else was it? Me, Keith, Tyler, and Andy all voted together as the 4 that got Michael H voted out, and I also threw 2 votes onto Survivor 8 with Michael P and Zach. I threw their votes onto onto Survivor 8, just in case Michael H played an idol. He did not. He went home. Next tribal. This is where my 6 really just stuck together and voted out Survivor 8. Great. Next tribal. Everyone might have wanted Michael P out. Michael P went. Then comes the double tribal auction. I pick up a jury vote, which I got a vote, guys. I'm guaranteed to get at least 1 vote. So I'm good to go there. This is where everything just breaks loose. But I will get to that in the next video, as the videos can't be over 10 minutes. I'll talk to you guys in a minute. Spinner out, part 1, finale, return above an island, Gaia phage. This thing is crazy. Who likes my new hairstyle? I like it. Okay, bye.